Hello, I'm Kara Pizant with the Crafty Nook, here to bring you another project. I really hope you are enjoying your day of seeing all the new products from the new catalog. So I'm going to be using the Spruced Up stamp set and the matching dies. These dies are really cool because when you cut out your shapes, so we can cut out the ornament like I have here, using the wrong one, you get the outline, but you also get the interior piece, which is what you get with the red ornament. So it makes some fun piles of little die cutting, let me tell you. So I got this idea from the catalog itself. The catalog has great ideas, and I really enjoyed this card a lot. So I decided to case it, which is what you now see here. So let's get started. All right, let me put this away. That up there. So we're going to start with a standard cardstock base in crumb cake and a piece of the specialty vellum. And let me show you, this is the little, they look like little snowballs to me, but this is the paper, and these are only a couple of the sheets, but they're as gorgeous as you think they are. They are just beautiful. All right, so our vellum is cut to 3 1/4 inches by 5 1/2 inches, and then we have a little strip for our sentiment, and it's cut 1/2 inch to 3 1/2 inches, and I banner cut both ends. So let's get to that. We're gonna fold our card base. So to make a card base, you take a standard sheet of cardstock and you score it at 4 1/4 inches, and then you cut it at 5 1/2 inches, and that will give you your perfect card base. Great, right? All right, so now I'm going to add this on. Oh, there's a little something on there. Okay. What I find works best for vellum, excuse me, is glue dots. I'm going to put one on each corner to stick it. Whoops. If you use regular adhesive, it can show through and look kind of not awesome. Kind of like showing your panty line. Nobody wants to have a panty line. All right. Nobody wants to see that. So we want to hide that adhesive and put that right in the middle. Okay. We're doing good so far. The next thing we're going to do, and I'm going to do a little bit of magic of Facebook here. We're going to use this stamp. And we're going to stamp this in Versamark, use clear embossing powder, and heat it up. And I would do that, but watching somebody use the heat gun is almost like watching paint dry for me. All right, so what you'll have is you'll have this, excuse this piece, and this one isn't even cut right, but you see what you're going to get. And so we're going to cut that out. We're going to die cut that with the dies, and you end up with this. And this is the outline. So I just used this die to cut this out with clear embossing powder. I know I cheated. I know I did. Now I'm going to cheat just a little bit more. Are you ready for that? I hope you're okay with that. So with this one, I used gold foil, and I thought it would look good in another color too. So you can tell me which one you like. So I'm going to do the card we're making right now in silver. Same colors, just in silver. So I'll use the ornament die and cut that in shaded spruce and real red. We're doing good so far, right? We're still gonna use this die, and we're gonna cut it in silver foil. And then we're gonna switch. We're gonna go back to this one. And with this one, we're gonna cut it in silver foil again. And lastly, we're going to do the little ornament, and we're gonna cut 2 of those in shaded spruce. One last thing that we need to cut is this little itty bitty piece, and this is the topper to your ornament. So you're going to cut that in silver foil as well. Okay, we are all done die cutting. Wasn't that fast and amazing? I know. I love the power of Facebook. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to start adhering these down. And this becomes a little bit of a trick of layering and getting them in the right places. So we're going to use some liquid glue. I know some of you hate it. I love liquid glue. It's the best. I keep it in a shot glass so I can always pull it out and use it. So we're going to start with our ornament, and it's going to go just a little right of center, and just put a little bit of glue just to tack it down right about there. Okay, before we go any further, we need to put the little topper on it. Where'd my glue dots go? Here we go. So we're going to put this on here. Whoops, stay there. And then add it right here. And I didn't use, I don't think, nearly enough glue, but we're gonna go with it. I know it's gonna work. Okay, next I'm gonna work on the right side, and I need the red ornament. So I'm going to put adhesive on this side so I can slide it under the ornament, but leave this one down because the ornaments will go on top of it. Actually, I guess I was thinking something went under this one, but I don't think it does. Okay. So we're just going to sneak that in like so. Yep. Okay, we're doing the good so far. Now we're going to take our silver ornament, and we're going to, I'm gonna put adhesive on both sides of this one. I also didn't want to glue too much of it down because then it looks like they're all pressed into the paper. Let's see, let's go right about there. Whoops. Need room for the ornament tops. Okay, we have that. Now we're going to take one of our small shaded spruce ornaments, and this guy gets glued all the way down. He's going on top of everything. You can see I'm using just a little bit of glue. They're very thin pieces, they don't require a lot, but you also don't want to get it on your fingers. It just does not come off. It requires too much work. I don't like it. All right, so the next one we're going to do is we're going to start working on the left side, and we're going to put our silver ornament on first. And I'm going to adhere the left side like so. Whoops, stay there. Why does it work well when the camera isn't on? But when the camera is on, it doesn't want to play nice. All right, next we're going to put our shaded spruce ornament on. And did I leave enough room in there? Okay, we have to move this over just a touch. Okay, oddly enough, this is the same one I had to move when I did it myself. All right, we're gonna put this one in. You wanna make sure you have enough room in between your ornament tops for it to go on. And this one I'm going to adhere down the right hand side. Right on top of that ornament. Like so. I know you think I'm nuts, but we still have to slide one in under here and then another one under that. So we're gonna get there, I promise. All right, so now we have our red ornament, and this one we're going to adhere on the right hand side. See what I mean about it's just funky layering? All right, so this one's going to go under here, but up here. Oops, stay there. Okay, that one's in now. Okay, now we can take our last small ornament, and this one can go underneath them all. If I did it right, it fits. Yay, it fits. Okay, so now you see a couple of ornaments that are sticking up right here, but we needed to be able to get underneath them. What I did was I went back and I just added a little bit of glue there. And a little bit of glue here. Like so. There are other edges. Oh my gosh, I have glue on my fingers. Stop that. There are a couple other edges that are up just a little bit, but I want to leave it and have the dimension. All right, our next job is to stamp the sentiment. So again, this is a 1/2 inch by 3.5 inches. And I'm using Merry Christmas. I can tell you I had a dickens of a time getting these to line up, so I figured out what to do. And you can kind of see it on here. I laid Merry and Christmas together on the table as close as I could get them so they were nice and straight, and then I put my block down. So now it will do it correctly. All right, get our real red ink pad. By the way, I have to chuckle. I'm doing a Christmas card and it is approximately 90 degrees outside. Look at what I did. I wasn't paying attention. All right, here we go. Let's see if I get this. There we go. Good, good, good. So now I'm just going to put that on there with some dimensionals. And I'm using just a few mini dimensionals. Get those on my finger. Add them. Yeah, it's definitely Christmas in July. Never has it been so true. It does make me chuckle though. All right, so then in the catalog, they had it up here, and I kind of liked that, but I think I prefer it down here. So that's what I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna put that down. And then it needs just a little bit of bling, not a ton, but a little bit. Where do you suppose, there they are, the embellishments went? All right, so I am just using some iridescent rhinestones. Easy peasy. One trick to using rhinestones, you can pick them off and then put them on something, but then they have a tendency of jumping out of your hands. It's just no good, right? So an easier way to do it, you can use your pick tool. That's awesome too. But I'm going to, hopefully I don't have my fingers in the way. You just slide it off to where you want it to go. And then you don't have to have messy fingers. Let's see, let's do one like right up in here. Well, not messy fingers so much, just I'm a klutz. If ever there was a klutz, I'm a klutz. Okay, and there is your finished card with the shaded spruce stamp set. So I'd love to know, which do you like better? Do you think the gold or the silver is better? They both look pretty to me. I have to say, I like them both. I think I'm actually leaning towards the silver though. Maybe. I don't know. Ask me in an hour. I'll probably change my mind. All right. I hope you guys have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.